Salt 105.1, and I got Louisville native Ben Rhodes with me. He's got the number 99 racing in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Championship happening next week. Ben, how's it going, man?
Hey PK, sitting here in a rental car in Charlotte, man. We're traveling like crazy, so I'm kind of just I'm on the run.
It's all good, man. It's a busy time for you right now.
Dude, it's been unreal. I'm almost ready for the off season. It pains me to say that, but I am.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got one more week, so
One more week. One more week. Almost here.
well, one more week, and then hopefully some like partying and events and stuff like that, and then you can have some downtime.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a major celebration. Last year was cool, but two in a row is gonna be like nothing you've ever seen.
I know, man. It's truly wild. I was thinking back, like, when we had you here in the studio doing the takeover and everything, like I think it might have been like a third of the way through the season or something last year. And, it was just that whole conversation of trying to manifest, like, be like, all right, like I want to be at the podium, like I'm gonna be the champion this year. And, sure as hell, you ended up winning last year and now one race away from taking the championship back to back years. It's wild, man.
Hell yeah. It is wild. I think the coolest part about all that was definitely after the race hanging out with all the people that made it special, right? But
Mhm.
I don't know. I'd love to do that again. It's once in a lifetime memories, that's for sure.
That's right, man. Well, I mean, the race next week at Phoenix, November 4th. Anybody who wants to watch it can catch the race on FS1. And tell me a little bit about how this year has gone for you. Because I mean, again, like you win the championship last year. There's a bit more pressure that's put on you this year, and you got the win at Bristol earlier in the year, and lots of top fives, lots of top 10 finishes. But how is this year compared to last year?
Well, I think this season has been a little more trying at times. We've had a little bit of an up and down roller coaster ride through the middle of the season. Once we got the win at Bristol, which was a dirt race back in April, like the beginning of the season to that point, we were solid. And then from that point forward, we've been kind of inconsistent. Like we've had some struggles. We haven't been able to keep the speed in the truck like we've wanted. But I'll say now we've been seemingly hitting our stride. We feel like we're getting to a better spot, consistency, a better spot with raw speed when we arrive at the track. So there's some positives going into this weekend. I mean, again, two in a row would be a dream come true for me. So there's a lot of pressure going in on this one, that's for sure, right? But it's also fun for me. I kind of feel like the handcuffs are off for once. Like the whole year I'm running for points and we're counting positions and you're trying to do everything right by your strategy. And now there's really no big picture. It's checkers or wreckers. So I can go out there and just go as hard as I possibly want to. And I can tell you personally, second, third, fourth doesn't really do it for me. If I'm not first, then a wrecked race truck doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna go for the win no matter what.
I like it. I mean, it's interesting too because I mean you got a teammate who's also trying to win as well. Like, does that? I mean, obviously that competitive spirit, like you want to win, but if it reaches that point where it's like like all right, I might not be able to catch him, but do you try to just boost your teammate to get the win at that point?
Well, if I'm close enough to push him to a win, I'm also close enough to pull out and make the pass. So I'm going to pull out and make the pass. I'll tell you this though, when we're racing, one another in the race, we have to be conscious of the fact that we have a 50% chance of going out there and bringing the trophy home for our race team. If one of us wrecks the other, you have a 100% chance. We don't want that to happen. I can tell you that if there's an opportunity to help my teammate versus helping another truck, I'm going to help my teammate. But when it comes down to the final few laps, if either one of us is in a position to pass the other, well, I think that's just kind of to be expected. But we just have to be really smart to race each other with respect and know that, yeah, we're going to race really, really hard. But if one of us wrecks the other, it's going to be a really, really bad day. So fingers crossed that we just both do the right thing. And hopefully I just have enough speed to stay out front the whole time. I mean, that's the dream.
Yeah, 100%. Well, the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, the championship race again coming up a week from today on November 4th out in Phoenix. Make sure you can catch it on FS1. And I do want to talk a little bit about you know everything after this. I mean, obviously, we're excited for the race. We hope that you're going to take the championship, but what's the plan moving forward? I know you've kind of dabbled in the Xfinity series a little bit with some races there. Like, is there long-term plans for that, or what's the next step for you after this season?
I really haven't thought about it a whole lot. My whole existence is being focused right now and on this championship at Phoenix. But if I had to lean towards something, I'm going to tell you that I plan to be back in the Truck Series again next year. My ultimate goal is just to win a bunch of these championships in a row and go out with a bang at some point. But I can't tell you that I've been looking into Xfinity or Cup Series because that would be a lie. I kind of know that I'm in a really good spot here at ThorSport Racing. I love my team. I love the folks that I race with. I love the people that surround me. And they've been really a home for me for the last 7, 8 years now. So it would be really, really hard for me to ever leave that. And I know I've got a good thing going. So I'm going to keep racing for wins as long as they'll have me.
I mean, we're here for it, and hopefully, minimum we're looking for the next win, or with this championship series to see that back to back, and we would love for you to make it back here home to Louisville with two trophies.
That would be absolutely amazing. Like I said before, we're going to have a heck of a party if that's the truth, because it's been one heck of a year trying to make this happen. Ups and downs and goods and bads, everything in between. I mean, I know it's what makes it all worth it, but man, they say variety's the spice of life, right? We've done it all this year. A lot of different tracks we've gone to, a lot of sacrifice on the road, a lot of I don't know, just a lot of anything but routine, just here, there, everywhere. So I'm ready to bring the trophy back home, settle down for a good off season, recharge the batteries, and like I said, I think I could go back out and do it again next year in the Truck Series. 3 in a row sounds great, but I got to get 2 in a row first.
Yeah, fair point. Well, I was saying earlier, last time that we talked, you were here in the studio doing a takeover with some songs that we play and throwing some things in that kind of get you pumped up for races, or things that kind of spark some good memories. So I do want to kind of throw the surprise at you. It's like if you had to pick one song for to sum up this season, what would it be?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're asking a tall order right here. I don't I I don't you're asking a real tall order here. I probably go with man, Come With Me Now by the Congos that sing that?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
like
come
that.
with me now on this journey to Phoenix.
I like that. That's a good one. Well, again, man, I'm rooting for you for next week in Phoenix. Hopefully, we'll see that back to back championship, and it's going to be great to just have you back home here in Louisville. And we're excited for you, and we're proud of you, and we're looking forward to the race, my man.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. I appreciate it, and hopefully we can talk again here soon with some really good news to share.
That's the hope, man. But I appreciate you taking the time today. I know it's busy. I know you got plenty to get to for the next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we'll talk soon, bud.